If you mentioned semiconductors a few decades ago, it drew this kind of reaction.
When I used to tell people that I was in semiconductors, they would be like, what? Like, what's that? And I would say chips, and they're like, chips? You mean like potato chips? No, I mean semiconductor chips, okay?
Today, Lisa Su, the CEO of Advanced Micro Devices, takes pride in being able to walk into Best Buy, knowing her company's processors power the products, a testament to AMD's widespread appeal. It's nearly impossible to go through a day without using technology that includes an AMD chip. AMD is one of the most valuable companies in the world. But that wasn't always the case. When Lisa took over as CEO in late 2014, AMD was on the brink of bankruptcy. Its stock price hovered around $3 a share. Within 10 years, Lisa managed to transform AMD from a market value of $2 billion at the end of 2014 to around $250 billion in 2024. She saved AMD through a combination of engineering brilliance and drive, which was instilled in her as a child. Born in the coastal Taiwanese city of Tainan, she came to the US with her brother when she was 2. Her parents, like many others from Asia, were determined to see her succeed. Her mother, an accountant, and her father, a mathematician who worked for New York City as a statistician, quizzed her with multiplication tables when she was 5. They gave her 3 options for a career: become a doctor, concert pianist, or engineer. She auditioned for Juilliard but didn't get in. Perhaps that was for the best, because her passion lay in electronics. She loved to tinker with technology, taking apart her brother's model car when she was 10 to see how it worked. Lisa attended the prestigious public high school, Bronx High School of Science, which focused on STEM. She majored in electrical engineering at MIT because she thought it was the most challenging discipline at the time. During her freshman year, she worked at a semiconductor lab making chips the size of a dime and was amazed at how they could power everything from PCs to supercomputers to cars. After completing her PhD research in semiconductors, she began her career at Texas Instruments and later joined IBM, where she spent more than a decade as an engineer and a manager. Learning to manage people was actually harder than she thought. Lisa recalled to the New York Times how her boss pulled her aside once and asked, "Lisa, do you talk to your people?" She said, "Yes, I talk to my people." Her boss responded, "But do you ever ask them how do they feel?" Lisa said, "Am I supposed to ask that?" She came to realize that addressing her team's emotional and personal needs would enhance their well-being and their performance. Lisa expects her employees to give 120%.
I have extremely high standards. I really love to win.
Winning involved developing a new strategy to compete with the giants, Intel and NVIDIA. After 2 years as a senior VP at AMD, she took over as CEO in October 2014. Lisa was thrilled to become CEO, the first female leader of AMD, and saw the challenging circumstances as an opportunity to forge a new path. She shifted AMD's focus toward high-performance processors and graphics cards, enhancing personal computing products, while also venturing into new domains, most notably artificial intelligence. AMD enhanced its chips by improving the manufacturing process and the detailed design of the chips simultaneously, whereas it's more common in the industry to focus on either one or the other.
Because the time for Ryzen has arrived.
When AMD launched its Ryzen series of CPUs in 2017, it transformed the brand. It was no longer just a budget-friendly alternative to Intel. It now surpassed its competitors' capabilities. In this demonstration by AMD, its Ryzen 7 1800X is up against Intel's 6900K to see which one renders a 3D model faster.
The 1800X finishes faster than the 6900 by about 9%.
That same year, AMD introduced its EPYC server processors, which helped bring Avatar: The Way of Water to life by rendering many of the visual effects. What used to take days to render now took just hours.
This is the chip at the heart of our high-end Radeon RX 6000 series.
AMD's Radeon graphics cards took on NVIDIA, attracting gamers and professionals. While Ryzen and Radeon stand out as exceptional products, AMD's strategic shift towards AI was a particularly pivotal move.
Put simply, AI is the future of computing.
Lisa laid the groundwork for AMD's focus on AI as soon as she took over. She knew it would take years to develop, but bet that it would pay off down the road, telling CNN Business, "It's not what you do today, but it's really what you do year after year after year that people pay attention to."
I am super excited to show you, for the very first time, MI300X.
AMD's latest generative AI chip packs a whopping 153 billion transistors, nearly double the number in NVIDIA's H100 GPU. The more that can be packed into the chip, the more powerful the chip becomes. While the conventional approach to chip making involves a monolithic design where all components are integrated onto a single chip, sections of AMD's MI300X are manufactured as separate chips, chiplets, that are later interconnected. This allows parts that benefit from the latest manufacturing techniques to be shrunk in size, enhancing performance as more components are packed into the same space, while other parts are produced more cost-effectively using older technology. Data centers equipped with tens of thousands of these kinds of chips train AI models, enabling systems like ChatGPT to understand and respond to your questions and commands. ChatGPT's parent company, OpenAI, says it plans to use AMD's latest AI chip, which could dent NVIDIA's dominance. According to Mizuho securities analyst Vijay Rakesh, NVIDIA held 94% of the unit market share in AI server sales in 2023. However, Rakesh predicts NVIDIA's share will decrease to about 75% in the next 2 years, as challengers like AMD step up. And by the way, fun fact, Lisa Su and the CEO of NVIDIA, Jensen Huang, are related. Lisa's grandfather is the brother of Jensen's mother, so Jensen is Lisa's first cousin once removed. Former journalist Jean Wu, who now researches corporate families, published their family tree on her Facebook. But neither Lisa nor Jensen inherited their tech empires. They worked hard to get to where they are today. As the competition evolves, Lisa Su is predicting the next major trend will be the widespread adoption of AI PCs. By embedding powerful AI capabilities directly into personal computers, these devices would handle complex tasks independently of cloud-based AI servers and without needing an internet connection. In April 2024, AMD unveiled a new series of chips intended for AI business laptops and desktops, demonstrating its vision of making AI tools accessible on a personal level, all within your device. This forward-thinking approach is a reflection of Lisa Su's core philosophy.
I believe in running towards problems because the idea is, we're all working night and day on things. You might as well work night and day on something that's really important. And as we say, we're only as good as our last product, so let's get the next one done.
As Lisa Su leads AMD into a future shaped by AI and high-performance computing, the need for deep technical knowledge is more crucial than ever. Brilliant is a great way to master your understanding of AI technologies, and it's free for you to try out. One of my favorite lessons is on how LLMs work, large language models that have the fascinating ability to generate text that's almost indistinguishable from what a human would write. This immersive AI workshop lets you explore how LLMs build vocabulary, select the next word, and so much more. If you're curious about coding, you can dive right into programming with Python. Brilliant's intuitive drag-and-drop editor makes it easy and enjoyable. Whether you're into math, science, computer science, or data science, Brilliant has something for everyone. You can try Brilliant for free for 30 days by scanning my custom QR code on your screen right now. Or click my custom link in the description, brilliant.org/newsthink. If you use my link or the QR code, you'll get a 20% discount on Brilliant's annual premium subscription, unlocking thousands of interactive offerings. Thanks for watching. For Newsthink, I'm Cindy Pom.